Welcome back, everyone, and what you are looking at now is the destruction of PUBG Mobile. And what you're looking at is a bot that killed me. And this is no ordinary bot. Once again, this is a superbot. But this is a squad of superbots. As you can see, he had 0 kills. We're going to switch to his teammates who are driving multiple cars. They're all superbots. You see, their eliminations don't even register in the game. And this, you can't beat these. If the game decides it wants them to kill you, which it does, it has them, the algorithm tells these superbots to kill other players until the final 2 circles, in which time it'll have them stand down. We're back to the one that killed me, and now watch his actions. A normal player does not do that. A normal player doesn't stop. And you can see they even programmed these superbots to look like real players by doing jump punches. They will grenade, they will toss Molotovs, they will toss smokes. And this is a big sign right here when you look for. They just pull up to a compound, run in, run out. They're not real players. And this is highly disappointing because in an era where they should be working on getting their player base up, they're basically trying to fool the player base. Instead of working on matching issues, they're just throwing in superbots. You can't beat these superbots if you're one of the players who comes in contact with them early in the game. If you come in contact with them, like I said, in the last 2 circles, they're easily killed because the algorithm tells them not to leave. As you can see here, this particular superbot, he's going to get stuck in this compound in a few minutes. We're going to go back to his teammates here in a second, but he's going to actually get stuck in this compound for a good minute or so. As you can see, they're not really looting, but they do have crate weapons. Oftentimes they'll drop or spawn with crate weapons too. Alright, he's going to grab the motorcycle and he's going to get stuck in this compound. But we're going to switch to the other teammates. You can see here they're just sort of running around the field. They're going to jump back on. He's going to leave his teammate. You can see they're not real players. Oh, and he's going to park right next to the other one. And these 2 particular members of the SuperBot Squad are going to be stuck here at apartments for quite a while and actually die to the blue zone because they're just hanging there. And you can see that here's the one that I told you. All that time he was stuck just banging into walls. So while they can kill you with 2 headshots, they're still stupid enough that they cannot drive correctly. What he's trying to do is he's trying to go to the play zone, and the algorithm tells these stupid bots that when the blue zone starts, they have to go to the next zone. So they will take off running or driving, but the algorithm tells them to take the most direct path. You can see there he drove to the road and then got on the road and started again. Another sign. And we'll just watch these guys play this game out for quite a few minutes here, but you can see they're just now. The other one has come in. It just runs right into a car for no reason. And then you can see here. There's a enemies up ahead. He doesn't stop. He just bangs into the crate, jumps on top of it for some reason, and then immediately turns around and shoots at this guy because he knows exactly where he is. Because he's not a hacker. It's a bot. It was bad enough when hackers were in the game. Now you have bots that are better than hackers. And PUBG has done a pretty good job of trying to cover up that these are bots. Now you can see there, these guys are stuck. Once again, if you see this when you're spectating a person that killed you, they're just randomly stuck in a building. They run out. They can't figure out where they want to go. This is such bot behavior right here. This right here, that particular move right there, that is a bot. 100%. And I believe that person over there actually was a real person. And these bots killed them. And now you're going to see the marathon is on. The blue zone started, so these two have to get out of there and they will die to the blue zone. These other two are still, like, look at this. He does not even shoot at the car. He only takes 2 shots. He headshotted me from like 200 meters away, but they don't even shoot at cars hardly. They take a couple shots and let the car go. 2 guys. So these superbots, they're programmed to be very powerful now, and it's screwing up the game, but at the same time they're still dumber than a box of rocks. And see there, he smoked it for no reason. They've been standing over here for a million years and he didn't even open the crate. And see, they're just gonna stop and run backwards. Here's the other 2 about to die to the zone because they're bots and they don't know how to properly heal. And you'll see the other bot doesn't even turn around to try to save his buddy. And pretty soon this bot will go down to the blue zone as well. Although this bot is smart enough to jump in the car. He does jump in the car and does make it out of the zone. But then there's a real team up here, and because the zones have now gotten so small, the algorithm has changed and will allow these bots to not get kill the other players. You see they're getting roasted, and the bot knows where people are, and it just randomly shoots in the air for no reason. And you can see here the bot who's had X-ray the whole game, now it knows where it is, but it won't shoot the player. See, it knows the player's there, but it deliberately misses. And did you see it following the player and then through the grass? Bots are now the hackers. And as you check this player here, you're gonna see, yes, this guy is real. He doesn't have zeros across the board. Just unbelievable. PUBG, what are you doing? You're about to ruin a great game. This next clip is once again solo versus squads, and I was just killed by this SuperBot who should have never known where I was. And you can see his teammates are once again all bots with 0. And I was beyond this. There's no indication that I should have ever been detectable to a real player, but the bot knew right where I was. And watch what happens after he kills me. The gun continues to fire. I mean, come on. If you're gonna have bots in the game, I mean, they have to do something. I mean, this is out of control. This final clip is absolutely insane. You're gonna see this is a squad of bots that all have ghillie suits and great weapons. They literally looted or spawned with all of this stuff, and they had no idea where I was. I took one shot, and this bot turned, fired a Groza, and just 2 headshotted me. Like I said, the game is, if this is what they're gonna do, the game's unplayable and it's unwinnable. Again, you can see they've added hopping to their movements to try to make the bots less noticeable. You'll see them hop in and out of windows constantly and poke chinky. And there, the bot got the final kill. So the bots won. And here comes the death replay. And watch this. This is unreal. I fired 1 shot, he immediately knew where I was, and 2 shots, and dead. Not visible. Come on, PUBG. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We got a Fish ID video coming up next.